as usual, dragging me around late night. And there are places open very late night, closer to the 1 o'clock in the Queens area, that are delicious, that are late night nutritious. Mm-hmm. This is Smash Burger. Those Smash Burgers? Oh, Burger Spot.
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. Today we're in Queens. We're at a place called the Burger Spot, and it is an establishment that is familiar to people more in the non-kosher universe in its setup, style, and execution than with the kosher. There are lots of inclusions, including the cheese with the Z's, the shakes with the X's, you know, however, you know, all the par of identifiers. But we are going to start today with the fries. The fries alone are so primo. I already snuck a couple. We're not supposed to when the camera's on. But primo fries. It has a certain kind of crispy, a certain kind of heft, a certain kind of chew, a certain kind of seasoning. We're in Queens. It's a little Russian. It's got a spicy kind of heat like that. Just for those in the know. This is a
well-oiled machine.
Well-oiled machine is correct, man. This place knows what they're doing. It's fast, hot, and ready. It's clean, it's wonderful. It's late night schedule light. I got a boneless wings, baby. I'm gonna let you try this one because that grows on you, man. Yeah. Oh, it blooms wonderfully. There's a salty at first, and then a vinegary, and then that spicy is, oh my God. I grew up in a small town and never would dream that I could sit in an establishment, get my burger box, get my kind of happiest meal, whatever you want to call it, right? And we're gonna flip it open. And lo and behold, we have a kosher something. Yours is a secret menu item, you know, we'll call it the bich mach. But look at that familiar setup that we all grew up understanding but never knowing. Cheeseburger, just to a kosher palate. You need to be able to try that, and does it exist in our world now because we're almost in Mashiach time? Right? This is where we're at. I know, you just want to eat it. I'm waxing poetic about the fact that this is a dream come true for me.
You're saying thank you, Judd, for bringing you here?
I'm saying thank you, God, for telling Judd about it. There's really specific texture on a patty that makes these things so good. They're called smash burgers for a reason. They're smashed big. The cheese really has a texture and a melt. We live in the future where that exists. The texture and the crisp on the patty itself. It just tells us how well they're maintaining their griddle, which is so indicative of how well this whole place is maintained.
So this is their take on the sandwich.
The sandwich. To us, the sandwich represents the chicken sandwich. Yes, extra pickles because they know a guy. All right, and they got everything that's supposed to be on there. Lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, onions. We're just happy to know that we live in a world that kosher, and kosher is something like this, that is executed like some of the best kind of franchise options in the country. It's not a franchise yet, but fully understood if they decide to take this and keep repeating. They know what they're doing. The standard that they're operating makes me excited for all the great things that happen to us in the world. You get to keep kosher in a style like this, on a late night like this, getting, you know, perfect execution for the perfect kind of treat. This is Burger Spot. I'm glad you're pointing to the table so I remember what that is. Yeah, good. This is Burger Spot, Queens, New York. I enjoyed it all, and I'm doing no more filming. Oh,